Hold on 1 second. Alright, I'm here. Alright, audio's good. Checked, audio's fine. We're here. Yeah, I hear it on the TV. What's this? All messages visible. There we go. Unc still ain't posted a month. We're not. Chill out, bro. It's been. I've posted edited in almost 2 weeks though. Buddy, I'm busy. College is literally the semester's almost over. It ends in like a week or two. So yeah. So I made this stream because not only am I bored, but I am hyping up some new stuff. I have a video that's coming out around Saturday, maybe Sunday, around that time, like in 2 or 3 days. I recorded it around Tuesday, I think, or was it Monday? I'm not too sure. Around like sometime earlier this week. I was gonna go to the gym today, but I decided not to. But I do want to show you guys something. Give me 1 second. Hold on. All right. Game Awards is airing right now. I can't be bothered to watch it. I don't care about that. So, as you can see here, new controller. So, for context, my Xbox 360, right? I've had a 360 for like 8 years. My controller's broke, because they're too dusty, too old. So, what my brother got me for Christmas was this. It's rock candy. That's why it's blue. I think I'm okay. So yeah, it lights up, but I have to plug it in. But I'm not going to plug it in because I would have to go to my living room, which you and I both know we're not. Well, I guess the two people that are watching. Apparently, Sega announced a post saying, "Stay tuned. Frontiers 2 present just for David." God. I really don't want Frontiers 2. I really don't. Also, I want to announce something. So during this is like around 2024. During the time when the 360 shop was about to like close down, I bought some old games. However, I bought some DLC for some old games, and basically I bought all the DLC for Sonic 06. Now, what this entitles is when I get a new computer, which I don't know when that is, hopefully in a couple months. Once I get back to game videos, do you guys want to see me play the 06 DLC? Yes or no? Honestly, like if you don't want it, you don't want it. If you do want it, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, that's like my little medium announcement. Let me actually, before I continue, let me put this away. 1 second. DLC for 06, yo, your favorite game. All right, bro, y'all better relax. Yeah, 06 had DLC. Of course you say yes. All right. All right, so like I was saying, if you hear an echo, that's because I have the TV playing because I want to hear myself talk just so the audio is good. Let me see how the chat is so far. If I can load it up. Yes, I want to see 06. Yeah, all right, bro. I'm not complaining though. Yes times infinity. His favorite game is actually Sonic Boom on the Wii U. We're not doing this, bro. I've actually never played Sonic Boom. I haven't played any of the Sonic Boom games. I've watched the Sonic Boom TV show. The TV show is good. I have not played any of the games. I heard Rise of Lyric was terrible though. That's all I've heard. I might drink some water. I need to drink more water. I need to work out more too. Be more consistent with the gym. Drink more water. That stuff. Eat clean. I've been eating more clean. I've been trying to relax on the fast food. He calling? What? Oh, capping. I was like, what the fuck? I'm not, bro. I could. I have no reason to lie to y'all, bro. I beat Sonic 06. I would not be ashamed to admit that I played Sonic Boom. He's played all the games. There's actually a lot of Sonic games I haven't played. I haven't played Sonic Labyrinth. I haven't played Sonic Free Riders. Sonic Lost World I haven't played. I haven't played. You played anything new recently? Haven't asked you about that in a while. Um, trying to think. I bought the Marvel vs. Capcom collection recently. I was playing that old. You guys have that old Punisher game. It was pretty fun. I played some of the classic games. So the Marvel vs. Capcom collection has Punisher, the first Punisher game, X-Men: Children of Adam, Marvel superheroes, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So I like all the old Marvel and Capcom games. Those games. And I have the collection. I also bought Lego Batman 3 and I beat the whole thing. It was okay. I remember when you bought Red Dead Redemption 1 and Prototype 2 as well as Capcom Infinite. Yeah, I bought Red Dead 1. I have to try that again. I bought both Prototype games. I beat the first Prototype. The second one I have not played yet. I played a bit of Sleepy Dogs as well. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite I played. I thought it was pretty fun. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. Uh, the story is sloppy. Nah, my son David still be doing shit. What's good, bro? It's been a hot minute, bro. But like I was saying, yeah. So like, I like. What was I gonna say? I'm no one's son, bro. Like I was saying, I have not played. You haven't beaten Prototype 1 yet. Prototype 1 is mad difficult. That game is way too hard. Unfair, yeah. It's damn you. Yo, what's good, bro? It's been a minute, bro. I see you since like I haven't talked to you like the past like 3 years, I think. But yeah, like I was saying, I like haven't posted an actual video in like a month or maybe 2 months if you wanna. Cause like I posted Miles vs. Deku, right? Then I made like 3 edits. Usually most of my edits are in shorts form, but I made them in video form because they were 16:9 ratio. So what happened was I decided since those 3 edits did well on TikTok, which by the way, speaking of TikTok, I posted this on my story. The Ranty Revengeance clip that I posted, the second one with the Batman thumbnail on TikTok, got 100K views, which, you know, amazing, awesome, which I was not expecting. I was not expecting 100K views at all. So thank you guys so much for the support on that. That was crazy. We ended. I think we're gonna end 2025 on a high note. 2026 is either gonna be either my prime's gonna return or it's gonna be the worst year ever. There is no in between. There's no like, bro, stop with the emojis. There's no line. There's no line with how good or how bad it is. It's not gonna be great or trash. There's no like middle road. But yeah, uh, so my second Gatorade today. Honestly, I'm like cooling it with the Gatorade recently. Like, bro, there was at some point I used to drink like 4 or 5 of these a day. It was bad. I drank like 4 or 5 of these a day on like average. Oh my god, you lost a lot of. You know what? Yeah, I did. What was the worst year actually in your opinion? We're talking personally, or we're talking like career wise. Reaction to Dale Wilson troll titles, they're hilarious. I would read them on stream, but I'm not trying to like close this. And my iPad's locked for some reason, which I'm not gonna get into. Once I figure out how to access my iPad, I'll probably stream on there and then read the thumbnails or the titles off my phone. I don't know, do both. I guess personally, I guess this year, because like nothing happened. Like nothing really much happened. Career wise, probably 2021, because like not much happened. And then 2022, YouTube Shorts existed and carried my entire career. So yeah, there's that. But yeah. Yeah, so personally, probably, I guess this year is the word. I don't know. I don't get like, what's the word? Like depressed that often. Like, I don't know. Like, my very worst, I just get like annoyed. So I can't really say like what's like the lowest point of my life. But yeah, y'all said the Game Awards. Speaking of awards, y'all saw the Streamer Awards, that came out like a couple days ago. When we doing a collab, Unk, you're literally turning 19 in like a couple days. Um, when are we doing a collab? I don't know. As long as I'm not editing the whole damn thing because that took way too long. There's nothing here. I don't know why I'm drinking it. But what was I gonna say? So yeah, the Streamer Awards, bro. I didn't watch the full thing because I don't have time to watch that cornball stuff. But like, I don't got time to be depressed. I can't lie, real. I don't got time to watch that cornball activities because like I could care less. Not even just Streamer Awards, just award shows in general. I could care less. However, I saw clips of the Streamer Awards. It was embarrassing. Bro, the host, I don't know what her name was, but bro, she told so many jokes, not one of them was funny. Tyler literally grabbed the mic and was like, if you're gonna say jokes, at least have them be funny. Because bro, like she said, like not a single joke landed. Like not like they all missed. Not a single joke actually landed. Like it was embarrassing to watch. I got secondhand embarrassed with watching some of the clips. It was sad. And then like she compared Kai Cenat to Diddy. I was like, what, bro? Especially put the sun yo, relax. Put the sunglasses down, little bro. It's 7 p.m. I'll have you know that I'm actually 5'11", and some people actually consider me tall. But like I was saying, watch someone's gonna. I already know what they're gonna say, but whatever. Uh, but yeah, I'm 6'3". Good for you, bro. Motherfuckers were praying for the ad. Oh yeah, oh yeah. They was praying for the ad. They was like, bro, please let the ads roll. I saw Jinxie's chat, bro. There was like, bro, let the ads roll, because it was that cringe and embarrassing. And like, I think because like the band was playing, they was like, bro, let the ads roll, let the ads roll, please. Watch myself. Let the ads roll, please, bro. It was embarrassing. But yeah, uh, yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. I not the Streamer Awards, but I enjoyed the chat there because it was so ridiculous. But yeah, what do y'all think of who even won the rewards? I don't even know. I don't even know who was there. Like all I know, I just saw clips of the host, like a lot of the girls there being cringe. There was this one girl that tried to pull a Kanye and like disrupt the entire event, just being disrespectful and rude. And then wasn't it Flight? I don't know. And he didn't go. Honestly, good for Flight. Yeah, Flight's hilarious, bro. Flight's funny. How do people watch a award show for 4 hours straight? Like I could just watch it in 1 hour, then I'm done. I could even last 10 minutes. 1 hour is way too long for me. Like you cannot, like honestly, you cannot. There's nothing an award show can do that can entertain me for 60 minutes straight. Times that by 4. That's what, 240 minutes? Yeah, you're not gonna entertain me for that long. You might not even entertain me for 60 seconds. Literally, this goes for the Oscars too. I just literally go to the Oscars just to see who wins the reward, and I'm done. I could care less. Yo, guys, what should I get my mom for Christmas? I'd rather just play games or watch a TV show if I was to watch something. Absolutely. I agree. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of award shows. I never found this entertaining. I never really got the purpose of them. Not the I get the purpose of them, but like I don't understand how people can find them entertaining for that long. Like they're all really the same thing, if that makes sense. Like it sounds stupid, but it also makes sense. Like they're structured the same way. They just like they have a host, tell some funny jokes, they go through the awards. It's just like the same boring stuff. Like crazy. There was that the one streamer award that I did find entertaining. I'm trying to think. What was it? Y'all remember the one where Low Tier God was in it? GTA 6 delayed till 2030 coming. Where there was one where Low Tier God was in it. The only thing I care about is the announcements, but even then I could just watch the announcements after. Exactly. There's no purpose of it. It's like there's no need for you to watch that. There's no need for that. But yeah, I I'm not really a fan of streamer awards. Or just award shows in general. I never really got the point. Is my TV lagging? Yo, what? All right, whatever. That was weird, bro. Because like again, my TV audio's on, and I could hear my voice coming from the TV, and I thought it lagged. Thoughts on my writing? Yeah, I was good. Delayed ass. Wait, is it? Wait, like is the stream delayed for you, or is it just like, or is it just like, or just saying in general it's delayed because that's how it is. Your writing's good. I like your writing. If only you can stop with those freaky emojis, we'll be fine. No, no, the TV. Okay, okay. Relax, it's all good. Okay. Yeah, because like I wanted to do another stream because like the last stream, well, streams, because people kept interrupting it and it kept malfunctioning. That was annoying. Um, did pretty well, I think. Yeah, I think people liked it. I think so. I assume so because they stayed for as long as they did. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream for today. At least an hour, just talking. Bro, don't even remind me. That was so bro, because people kept call. I still gotta finish the Zombot Sonic fight. I've been busy with the finals. Oh yeah, right. Because yeah, finals week is next week for me. I already turned in my English final. My English final was just a paper, just like a paper. I had to type it up and then print it out. It's like 4 pages long. Technically 3 pages because the last page is literally just listing out my sources. So 3 pages, three and a half, like 3 actual pages, and then the fourth page is just like just what like the works cited, and then yeah, it doesn't even cover up the full page if that makes sense. Bro, I hate the fact that like bro, YouTube stays delaying the views because it says that there's 3.5 pages or so like it says there's 2 views, but like 5 people just typed it. So like, bro, was it double spaced? Yes, it was double spaced. How does it even work in the US? In the UK, you gotta take about like 20, 30 exams called GSEs, which last about a month and a half. They got you working in the coal mines, bro. So that's how it works, bro. Us Americans get the school shootings, and then everyone else just has like harder like school experiences. Is that the trade off? That might actually be the trade off. Crazy. At least our schools don't get shot up every day. No, but seriously, like that's a month and a half is insane. We got it easy over here. I mean, education wise, yeah, I'd say we have it easier than other countries. I'd say so. I'm going to I'm going to bed early tonight because, bro, I pulled like dog. I stayed up way too late. Like yesterday, bro. I didn't go to bed till like 4 a.m. GCEs are like exams you do after high school to go to college, or you choose to stay at high school for extra 2 years. That sounds interesting. All right, man. Oh yeah, right. I was gonna do this. There we go. All right. So like I was saying, yeah, educational wise, we have it easier. Me too. I was up until one editing. Worry, bro. Dog, I did not go to bed until like 4 in the morning. I was like just doing shit. I was literally just working. I was like working on this paper. I was like, it was due in the morning. I was like, bro, mods crushes, mods crushes Jeb and turns into alchemy does. Thank you very much. Somebody time out for 80,000 seconds. Appreciate it. I did the math and apparently 80,000 seconds is like 22 hours. Give me that right, bitch. I think 80,000 seconds is 22 hours. Like around 22 hours, like a bit more than that. Wow, bro. Assignments must be so annoying. It is. They are. Man, I can't wait for the semester to be over, and then I get a full month of school off. And then I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do afterwards, guys. What do I do? I'm kidding. Post more videos. I know what to do. I'm not that stupid. I'm smarter than most 18-year-olds out there. That I am 100% confident in. I am smarter than like 85% of 18-year-olds out there. The other 15% are probably not in America. Maybe not 85, but a good amount of 18-year-olds. I'm definitely smarter than most 18-year-olds. Videos, yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so that's interesting. I'm gonna do a video in the future. I'm gonna do okay. This is how my schedule's planned out so far. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Oh, I absolutely am. I know some people that I've met people that are definitely stupider than fifth graders though. But like I was saying, my planned schedule is I'm gonna do this commentary video, then another commentary video, then I'll do 2 Sonic videos after that. And if I do all of those before the year ends, somehow, by a miracle, if I manage to get all those out before the year ends, I'll make probably like a farewell video recapping the entire year, like I did for 2024. If I have time, that's only if those 4 videos like pull up like before 2025 ends. But I have to do that quickly. I have to start now because editing takes a very long time, guys. If you want to be a YouTuber, you have to realize you have to organize yourself, manage your time. Let me go get water. Hold on. 1 second. Now that he's gone, what, bro? I hate editing. Same. No, now that he's gone, what? What's gonna happen, bro? Now that he's gone, bro. I said I was gonna be back for like 20 seconds. That took like 20 seconds, maybe less. Rather like I disappeared for like a whole 10 minutes. I'm here. So like, what's up? I'm here. Now that he's gone. That's ridiculous. That streamer awards was annoying. But yeah. If they announce Frontiers 2, oh my god. Just take me away. Editing a video means don't procrastinate very hard. You must take your time, otherwise errors will occur if you rush it. Yeah, that's it. Also, a bunch of other annoyances like headaches sometimes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All of it. Pretty much all of it. In a nutshell. Bro said Xenoverse 3. I'm gonna ignore that. Anyways, back to actual interesting games. If there is a Frontiers 2, it's probably gonna play more. Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna say this thing right here. If Sega for whatever reason makes a Frontiers 2, it's gonna play more like Shadow Generations than Frontiers 1, if that makes sense. It all happens in the span of like 6 hours. Frontiers 5. They're not gonna make a Frontiers 2. They're not gonna do it. You know how Sega is with sequels. If they were to make a kind of like a continuation to Frontiers 2, they wouldn't call it Frontiers 2. Kind of like how Colors came out after Unleashed, and kind of like Colors is basically the day stages without the Werehog, but it's not called Unleashed 2 because of a different premise. Also, I don't know how it worked. Shadow Gens was built on the Frontiers engine. Adventure worked though. Yeah, but that was like over 20 years ago. And I'm pretty sure most of the people in this chat, actually scratch that, everybody in this chat wasn't even born when the adventure games came out. So it doesn't matter. That's not relevant anymore. That's not relevant anymore. So yeah, that's like out of the equation. That's like not even relevant anymore. The adventure games were fun. As very fun though. I enjoyed the adventure games. Yeah, please don't abbreviate Sonic Adventure. I agree they were peak. Yeah, they were great games. Sorry. I just it's just an inside joke I had with one of my friends. Too bad the adventure game developers left aside Suzuka, is all I know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. Yes, that is correct. What was I gonna say? But yeah, I just adventure games were great, but one of my mutuals posted a video and it was like, "Yo, bro, what if Sega like?" He said something like, "What if Sega like, yo, Sega's gonna like remake Adventure 2 Trust?" And I commented saying, "I don't really think that would work. Like, I'm kind of fine with I'm fine with playing it on my Xbox. Like, I'm fine with playing Adventure 2 as it is. Same with Adventure World. Like certain games, unless it's something like Sonic Colors, where that game was on limited hardware, so they kind of needed a remake. It's not like the adventure games you could access easily today. Generations at least you can access easily today. Like those games you can access easily. But Colors, that at the time, that was like on the Wii only, so it kind of needed a remake, if that makes sense. So I'm fine with I'm fine with the digital reports on Xbox. The digital ports. I can't speak English. So like, yeah, I don't see a point. It's already been 30 minutes. Time moves quickly when you're having fun. Anyways, bro, my head hurts, bro. Yeah, I'm going to bed early. They showed the new Dragon Ball game. Nice. Honestly, I have not enjoyed a Dragon Ball game since like Tenkaichi 3. Like I haven't enjoyed it. You're evil. Yo, you're actually evil. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, you're messed up for that, bro. Nah, I didn't even care like that, but nah, you're evil. Nah, you're evil for that, bro. That's crazy. That's messed up. He said, yeah, I am lying. That's crazy. If I cared about Dragon Ball games, I would have been so bad. I don't though, because I haven't like the last good Dragon Ball game in my opinion was like Tenkaichi 3. Rage of Blast 2, because I didn't play Rage of Blast 1. Rage of Blast 2, I play mainly for nostalgia. As a game, it's kind of sloppy. Xenoverse 1 I didn't play. Xenoverse 2 I think is mid though. Someone put the Game Awards chat, put Five Nights at Kirk's Debate Club. Oh my god. Sparking Zero, I want a refund. Did you pay full price for it? Because bro, I'm not gonna lie, if you paid full price for the game, that's kind of your fault. That's nobody's fault, Patron. You can't get mad at anyone. I'll pay full price for no game. No game. Can we not with the Kirk stuff? I guess so annoyed with it now. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That joke got kinda tired. Got kinda tired. Well, yeah. UK currency is different from you. Y'all have like what pounds there, so like I don't know. I know pounds is worth more than U.S. American dollars. I don't know by how much though. DK Bonanza won best family game. Yeah, I'm not surprised. What else came out? Like what other family games really were popping like DK Bonanza like this year? I can't think. I was thinking Shadow Generations, but that was last year. That came out last year. Crossworlds? I didn't play that one. I didn't play Sonic Crossworlds. I was gonna play it, but I was like, nah, I don't want to. I just felt like I did. I just felt like I don't play racing games like that anymore. I just felt like I didn't want to play it. You know? But yeah, Dragon Ball Fighters. I used to like it when I was like in middle school. Now I don't like it that much anymore because there's just way too many sweats online. Kakarot, I gave up after like the first boss, and then there was one. What was it? There was Dragon Ball Breakers, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, Dragon Ball Breakers. Dragon Ball Fighters is better than a lot of the fighters now. Yeah, I guess so. But like, have you seen like the fighting games we have now? Like we're talking like in the past like 10 years. I remember you hated the heck out of Kakarot. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Why does it say there's one viewer when there's three people typing in? All right, but yeah, like I was saying, yeah, fighters, Kakarot. I don't want to talk about, bro. You know why, bro? Because so this is the last time I'm going to GameStop. This happened like I think around the summer. I think it was like I'm not sure this was like before or after I graduated high school. I mean, like I went to buy Red Dead Redemption, right? Because it was cheaper. But the store owner was like, "Well, since you don't have an ID, we can't actually, we can't give you the game because you don't actually have an ID, and I'm fat and lazy, so I don't want to give you the game, and I want to make your life miserable. So we're just not gonna give you the game. I'm sorry." And I'm like, you know what? All right, I feel bad for calling her fat. I'm sorry. I was like, you know what? Because she just got into an argument with one of the workers, not one of the workers, but like one of the customers. So I was like, not trying to start nothing. Also, my mom was right there because we were like doing shopping. So I was like, you know what? All right, whatever. I'll just buy another game. So I bought Dragon Ball Z Kakarot because I like Dragon Ball. Oh my god, dude! I was gonna return it and then I lost the receipt. So I'm just stuck with it. It's just there in my Xbox collect. Like it's just there. I would show it, but my table's mad messy right now, so no. I'm doing some construction in my house right now. But yes, it was just it's just stupid, bro. Like, bro, all of this because I wanted to be a Western who could shoot people and ride horses. Burn it. That's a waste. I'll just probably sell it or give it away. Honestly, skill issue. All right, man. You know what? That's cool, bro. Don't fall asleep tonight. That's all good, bro. How's it a skill issue? Yeah, so I didn't play Breakers or the Dragon Ball games suck because you suck. You're so lucky we're on stream right now, bro. I would have said something crazy. I'm not trying to get I'm not trying to get like suspended. As David would say, your house looks pretty. Yeah. Like I'm not trying to get like suspended on stream. So I'm gonna just chill. Yo, guys, in your opinion, what's the worst Dragon Ball game? Like out of any of them? Like out of the ones you played, I mean. Why does my head hurt so badly? Wow, he's not even Legends? Wow. Was not expecting that. Nah, Legends. I have not played Legends in years. Mainly because I don't play mobile games, but I have not played Legends. Xenoverse. You know what? Those are some crazy picks, but hold on. I'm gonna show you the real worst Dragon Ball game. Hold on. Wait right there. This piece of garbage right here. I need you guys to understand. It's probably reversed for you guys. I need you guys to understand how much I despise this game. From the bottom of my heart, I need you to understand this game is actual filth. It is a waste of technology. It is a waste of resources on this planet. It has no right to exist. I bought this game, right? I'm gonna tell you, I actually got, in a way, I guess not scammed. I don't know how to describe it. So I bought this game, right? And you know how on Amazon it like shows like previews and gameplay footage. So for this game, right, it didn't show gameplay footage of Ultimate Tenkaichi. It showed gameplay footage of Raging Blast. So I was thinking to myself, okay, okay, this game kind of looks clean because it showed gameplay footage of Raging Blast. So I'm like, all right, it looks nice. Then I played the game, insert the disc into my Xbox, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, bro, what am I playing? Like, bro, the story, bro, they literally reused voice clips from Ranger Blast 1. The models look terrible. The graphics are mid. Honestly, the only good thing about this game is the soundtrack. But, like, you don't even have to buy the game to play the soundtrack. So, there's no point. But yeah, this game sucks. Don't buy it. Buy other Dragon Ball games. Hey, Justy, what's up, bro? What's good? Interesting username. What's up, man? We're just talking about random stuff. I asked the chat, what's the worst Dragon Ball game? And then I showed them this game right here because I hate this game. In fact, as you can see here, there's a little scratch here. There's a scratch in the bottom of here because one time I got so angry, I slammed the cover. I like slammed the game on the floor, and part of it broke over here, as you can see. I don't know if you can see it here, but yeah, part of it broke. So yeah, I also did this. I also did this with Sonic 06, but it's a little more noticeable here. Actually, with 06, it's like on the top and the bottom. Like here, it's just the bottom, so it's not as noticeable. But yeah, this game sucks. I don't think I've raged that hard playing a bad game, bro. Buddy, do a little scroll on my channel. You'll know that I've raged. Been raging since I was in the womb, since I was 12, bro. It's bad. Like I've been raging for a while. Now I'm more like preserved, but like, you know, that's gonna change once I actually play. About to order Sonic Challenger. You haven't played it yet, bro? It's been a year. I bought the game late. I didn't buy it. Hope you enjoy it. I don't really rage much. Oh, for your PS. Oh, for PS5. What is that? I don't really rage much, but maybe it'll get worse. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I noticed you were like getting a little annoyed playing Crossworlds. I saw one of the streams, but what was I gonna say? But yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so yeah, this game I raged at. I've raged since I was like 12 years old. I like rage at anything, honestly. It's upset. Even games that I'm good at, or the games that I play, like more consistently. In your guys' public opinion, what is the game? What is the game that's made you rage the most? While you guys answer that very cliche question, I'm gonna put this. What the hell was that? I'm gonna put this game back, and I'm gonna learn to speak proper English. Give me like 10 or 15 seconds. Hold on. All right. Okay. So, Kirby Triple Deluxe. I just remembered it in the fact that the DDD drum mini game had me crashing out so hard. I actually like crashing out. Actually crashing out too. Crossroads pissing me off. At times, every 3 seconds, we have a random ass monster truck killing me. Then another person using a laser wrist to strike everyone, make you lose. Okay. I haven't played either. I played one Kirby game. I'm not sure. It was like one of the older ones. Super Paper Mario. I raged so bad. I stopped playing when I was 7. I only beat it last month. Damn. That's great. Those are some great answers. A game that has made me rage. Question: excluding the obvious answers of Forces of 06, what's the worst Sonic game? Sonic and the Secret Rings. I hate that game. But like I was saying, the game that has made me rage the most is a game that, for my friends who've known me since middle school, you probably know what game this is, and I've actually done some videos on this back when I was 13. You can actually look back at it. It's Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla, in my opinion, might be my least favorite fighting game of all time. I genuinely think it's like a horrid abomination. And I honestly think the people who made the game shouldn't breathe on this earth. Now, why do I say this? Why do I honestly think Brawlhalla is such a bad game? Bro. It's just like imagine Smash Bros, but every character's lame. Just think about that. Imagine Smash Bros, but take away everything that makes Smash Bros fun. Start naming things that make Smash Bros entertaining and what makes it iconic. They just took that away and make it a game. A friend of mine tried getting me to play Brawlhalla. I played it. And I immediately thought, this is so ass. Bro, because it doesn't, it's not fun. Because, bro, Smash Bros makes you rage, but it's a one-of-a-kind thing. Yeah, you can rage at Smash Bros, but it's the only, party fighting game that you can play that exists. Because the other Smash clones are either dead or not nearly as fun. I played Brawlhalla, I just did not like it. It was clunky, in my opinion. I went off after 1 or 2 matches, bro. It's not fun. But yeah, the other Smash Bros clones are dead or just not as fun. Brawlhalla sucked. Multiverses fell off horrifically. Multiverses had potential. It could have been a good game. It could have actually been great. Because they released the game early. And then they told us, they tried to psych us by saying, oh, no, it's a beta. It's not the real game. So we was like, all right, that's a little weird. And then the actual full game came out, which I did a video on. And I was going to do a second video on it before my hard drive got corrupted. Because for those who don't know, back in 2024, the reason why I stopped making gaming videos is because my old hard drive got corrupted. And now I'm not making them because my computer's not corrupted. Nickelodeon All-Stars 1 fell off so bad they had to make a second game, which did it worse. I haven't played either. My brother wanted me to buy Nazby. There's no impact to any attack as far as I felt. The characters are just okay. They're all forgettable. And Lamb made me want to peel my skin off like a banana. That's real. But like I was saying, what was I going to say? Yeah, Brawlhalla's not fun. The thing about Smash Bros is that you can hate on it, but at the end of the day, Smash Bros is a one-of-a-kind thing. It's the only game. It's the only type of game in its genre. If that makes sense. Like that's like popular. Like, dude, I want you to understand something. Melee came out in like 2001, and people are still playing it to this day. They're still hosting tournaments for it. There's still net play for it. There's still a bunch of people that make their entire channel based off that game. That's how like popular it is. Nasby was better than Multiverses, though nowhere near as slow. Smash Bros. Low-key did insanely Sonic dirty with his moveset. I don't care how meta he is. I heard there's still full lobbies are going around. Yeah, Smash Bros. Didn't do the best with Sonic's moveset. However, in defense of Smash, at least in Brawl, you have to realize Sonic was a last-minute addition. He was added last minute. And also, in a way, it kind of saved the franchise a bit because during that time, when Brawl came out, you know what the most recent Sonic game was? It was Sonic 06, so he kind of needed it. But anyways, yeah, so he was kind of rushed. But for Smash 4, they could have changed his moveset a bit, and they just did it. And then Ultimate, they kept it the same. Again. But yeah. What was I going to say? I heard still full lobbies going around. Yes, there are still full lobbies for Smash Bros. Though I get Brawl entirely, but everything that came after that was Buzz. They had the opportunity to change that moveset. Yeah, I agree. Totally. Bro, I'm gonna lose my voice one day from all this yelling. Bro, ever since I watched Sonic 3, at the end of the post-credit scene, I'm not gonna spoil it for people who haven't watched it. I mean, most of my chat has watched it. I saw the post-credit scene for Sonic 3. I yelled so hard I lost my voice. And that was a year ago, and ever since that, my voice has not been the same. We need Subspace. Yeah. Subspace is fire. They kneecap Supersonic so bad. You think Supersonic would be good as a Final Smash as he was a Brawl, but Ultimate, he's literally unusable word. Silver's cameo, you're not funny. You know, I hate Silver. I don't hate Silver. I just hate people who like try to make him feel important. He's not that. No. Like, bro, Silver will never be. He's not better than Sonic or Shadow, bro. Silver is not that guy. He's appeared in He's appeared in like 3 main series games. 3. He was playable in one of them. The first game he was playable in killed the franchise. He wasn't fun to play as. His character was annoying. He didn't really contribute that much to the story. His redemption arc felt unearned. And he was the least fun to play, not only in the final stage, but in the final boss. And the next game he appears after that is 5 years after that, to the point where he literally gets one-shotted by Sonic. And then 6 years after that, he gets one-shotted by Infinite. Silver needs a game so bad. He's such an irrelevant character for being one of the 4 characters who cannot have a super form. I'm pretty sure it's more than 4 characters. Also, I don't think like Silver hasn't done anything to like. He hasn't earned anything to get his own game. Yeah, Blaze and Metal. Yeah, so Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Blaze, Metal Sonic, Shadow, Silver, and technically Amy, if you want to count Sonic Origins. So 8 characters. There's 8 characters in the franchise who have a super form. So the generational run, he went into IDW I don't read the comics, bro. That's the point. He needs a game so he actually has an opportunity to do something. Yeah, but like what I mean by he hasn't earned it is like he hasn't really had much of a legacy because Shadow was very popular in Adventure 2. Because not only was he like very well written in that game, Adventure 2 is just an actual genuinely good game. It's like actually fun. It's like fun. It's an actual fun game. And it's iconic. 06 is like a game that like you want to forget. And the fact that Silver, that's his first appearance as a go. I don't count them bum ass forms they had for Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. I love them, but their super forms are just slightly brighter, and sometimes they fly. Well, Knuckles can glide already, and Tails can already fly with his tail, so it's just Amy. But yeah. But yeah. I would like to see a game. Who should get their own game? Because not Silver. Trip, Sonic, Shadow, Silver, Metal Sonic, and Blue. Trip. We of course, bro. Who invited bro to the team? Metal Sonic. A Metal Sonic game. Bro, the fact that the closest we've gotten to a Metal Sonic game is Sonic 4, is episode Metal of Sonic 4 is just depressing. It's Silver. Bro, no one cares about Silver. We're not worried about Silver right now, bro. Not worried. Like, dog, I'm just like, Silver deserves his game. Bro, he's done nothing to get his own game, bro. He's a fraud. Name 5 fights he's won. Might be Metal Sonic in 2027. It might be. It honestly might be. Then who? Whoa, we should get a Knuckles game. Like an actual one. I mean, we got Knuckles Chaotix. Shadow already got 2 games. Metal Sonic more than deserves a game. He's the best rival for Sonic, being a dark mirror to everything about Sonic. Shadow's nice, but low-key, he feels a bit short of the total bowl. Yeah, Metal Sonic's one. I'll just say Metal Sonic, because honestly, Metal Sonic or Knuckles. Like, just honestly, more iconic characters than Silver. Is the most powerful of the rivals. He's the only one that beats him by having him get jumped. Correct. Let's not forget how they needed the entire cast of Sonic Heroes. They needed all 12 characters, and 3 of them were in super forms, and they had to defeat him. Let's not forget. Knuckles 3D game would be real cool, actually, but I don't think they'll ever do it for now. Yeah, probably. Metal Sonic game, what would it look like? That'd be cool. What would be the plot of that? Surge needed Kit to beat Metal. Sonic usually needs Tails. Not... I mean, Sonic doesn't find. I mean, Metal. He's only canonically. He's only fought Metal like 3 times. Yeah, 3 times. Like at least in the games. CD, Heroes, Generations. Because Forces doesn't count because Forces that's the Phantom Ruby clone. That's not the real Metal Sonic. So like yeah, he's only canonically Metal Sonic in terms of the games. Because again, don't mention IDW comics. I haven't read them, but yeah, games wise, they've only fought 3 times. Actually, wait, no. Do we count Sonic Rivals? Are we counting Sonic Rivals into this? Metal and Silver are only 2 characters that could carry a game. No one else has the hype besides Shadow. Silver does not have hype, dude. Come on. Let's get it together. Metal Sonic does have hype. Metal Sonic's goated. Sonic Rivals is interesting. It is canon, though. Yeah. I didn't play Rivals 1. I played Rivals 2. My parents better not walk in. Like I was saying, yeah, Sonic Rivals. I didn't play the first one. I played the second one on the emulator. Sega, please don't terminate my channel. I use emulation. Shao Gens does directly reference the Ifrit after all, which makes me wonder how strong it is compared to other DD like other entities in Sonic. If we're talking currently, probably not that strong since like the entire cast gets like a huge power boost after 06. So like literally like by generations, a base Sonic can beat Perfect Chaos, which he did Super Forward Adventure 1. So like probably in terms of like right now, probably not that strong. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I have an interesting question. Last stream I asked, what's the most underrated Sonic game? For this one, I want to ask, what's the most overrated Sonic game? Let's hear. What's the most overrated Sonic game? In your opinion, and you can explain why. Oh, I want to hear some answers because like I think I asked this already. I'm not sure if I did ask this. I think I did. But I'll ask it again, because why not? Sonic Adventure 2. Okay, yeah. Okay, you probably pissed someone off in this chat. I don't know. I played it and I didn't like it as much. All right, that's fair. You didn't like it as much as Adventure One. Honestly, I have the adventure games in the same like level. No, I have them in like the I have them like at the same level. I used to like Adventure One more. Now I think I like Adventure Two more. I think now currently I think Adventure Two is a bit better. Adventure Two is probably in my top five Sonic games. But yeah, Knuckles of Roost sections are low key rage inducing, and the Tails of Agma sections are just neutered versions of Gamma sections. Correct. I do agree in some ways the Knuckles of Roost sections can be annoying. However, once you like master the game, once you've actually mastered the game, like once you like know the locations and the ever pieces, like the treasure hunting stages can be fun. It's just the radar that's no. Actually, no. I think it's the fact that they made the stages bigger. So I don't even think it's the radar's fault. I think because the stages are just way larger than the ones in Adventure One. Also, the control. I will admit the controls. They fixed the controls for the treasure hunting stages. I do like how the mech shooting and the treasure hunting stages in Adventure Two compared to Adventure One. In Adventure Two, they feel more unique because in Adventure One, it kind of just felt like they put Knuckles on a Sonic stage and they just called it a day. With Adventure 2, each character has their own levels. And you said for the shooting, what'd you say again? Let me check. Due to versus Gamma sections, I do think the level design of the shooting sections in Adventure 2 are better than Gamma's. However, I will say Gamma had the better control. I want to say I really liked Amy's sections in Adventure 1. I know people don't like it, but it feels hard mode in Sonic stages, which I like. Honestly, Amy's levels in Adventure 1 I can tolerate because she only has 3 levels. If she had like the same amount of levels as Sonic, I would. But she only has like 3 levels and 2 bosses, so it's fine. Her story's very short. Like it's very short. Bro, I beat it in under an hour. I beat Amy's level and like Amy's like entire story in under an hour. I wanted to replay the Sonic games for myself. Like some of like the older ones. I beat Adventure 1, Adventure 2 again. I beat Heroes. I don't want to play Shadow the Hedgehog. I really hate that game. Unleash Your Heroes. Heroes is okay. I think it's all right. I think it's a game that's like playing one team is very fun, but having to play all 4 teams and then collecting the Chaos Emeralds to beat the entire game is not fun at all. Warhawk stages drag off for a little. Flying stage. Oh yeah, Tornado. Eggman Land. Okay, I have a hot take. Extreme hot take. I think Eggman Land is a very fun level. Now, let me explain myself. Because if I give Adventure 1 anything for this, Big's levels, there's no instructions for what to do. And at a certain point, I rather 100% force us to touch anything to do with Big's levels. Honestly, I think Big was fine. Again, it's like Amy. He's like his levels are very short. You know, that's probably why I don't care about that much. But yeah. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so yeah, I think Eggman Land is a very fun level. And people complain about it, oh my god, it's so unfair. David, how do you like it's so unfair? But like, here's the thing. That's the point. It's the final boss. It's the final level. It's the final level of the game. It's basically a challenge. The game is now challenging you on what you've learned. So of course it's gonna be like extremely difficult, and of course it's gonna piss you off. That's the point. It's in a way it's supposed to piss you off, because you're supposed to feel bad about yourself for like getting annoyed. And just in a way it's supposed to make you rage, but in a good way. It's supposed to teach you, it's supposed to teach you like it's basically a lesson on everything you've learned in the entire game. So yes. Also, honestly, bro, I would rather play Eggman Land than any of the cyberspace levels in Sonic Frontiers. I'm sticking to that. 100%. Because it's way more creative than anything in that garbage game. Alright. I'm going to tell my dad to buy some Advil for tomorrow. Some of the world parts were so... I mean... I think at its worst, I think the only bad Werehog level was like Shipmore Nighttime. I also think Sonic 2 is overrated, but has some nice parts to it. But there's level 1, we're watching Sky Chase and 3. I hate Metropolis Zone so much. I thought Metropolis Zone was fine. At least the first 2 acts. The third act can. I hate Act 3. Acts 1 and 2 are fine. Why is Metropolis Zone the only stage with 3 acts? That's what I don't get. Like I was saying, I like yeah, I thought Metropolis Zone was fine. It's Labyrinth all over again. Would it be insane for me to say I thought Labyrinth Zone was actually like harder than Metropolis Zone? What Sonic thing do y'all think will appear in the Game Awards? Honestly, nothing. But if something were to appear, it'd probably be the announcement of Sonic 4, the movie, or probably like a new game for this year. Oh my god, do I have to make another? In a way, I kind of hope they don't announce something because that means I have to make another video and I have to postpone another video. I don't want to do that. I don't like Metropolis purely for the enemies, which sometimes just clip you unavoidably. The beat balancing, grabbing poles is just weird camp, and a lot of the levers where you get to waiting 10 years to win. Yeah. Yeah, the enemies, those slicers, bro. Those slicers of Metropolis were just the absolute worst. I hated them. We all hated them, I should say. But yes, they were not fun. They were miserable. We can all agree on that. But what was I going to say? I said last time Sonic 2 is the most overrated one. So I'll say what the second most overrated game is. And if I were to say, because my definition, because let's get something clear. Overrated doesn't necessarily mean bad. However, I think a lot of Sonic games that people like deem overrated, like Adventure 1, Adventure 2, Unleashed. Some people even call it Generations overrated. But those are games I hold dearly to my heart. So my definition of overrated is a game where I don't understand the hype at all. I'm not answering that question. My definition of overrated is a game that's like, is a game that like I don't really asking the real question. No, you're not. Like I was saying, yeah, like my definition of overrated is a game that I think does not deserve the hype at all, and I don't understand why people like it. And most of you guys already know what I'm gonna say because of how I've presented this game in other videos before. But I'll say it again. In my opinion, I think another overrated Sonic game is Sonic Frontiers. I don't understand it. Guys, I really don't understand it. I don't understand it. Every time I try to come back to this game, I play it for a bit, then I put it down for a couple months, then I pick it back up again. I don't understand. I genuinely do not understand the hype behind Frontiers. Bro, I didn't actually don't. I'm gonna explain this. Back in September, I did a TikTok post. I agree with you. Thank you. I did a TikTok post. It was like Sonic games now. It was Frontiers, Forces, Team Sonic Racing, Sonic Lost World. And it shows all the mid to bad Sonic games. Well, actually, no. I don't know. I just put Team Sonic Racing there because I needed 4 games. I don't know if Team Sonic Racing is good or not. And also, I wasn't going to put Shadow Generations because I actually like that game. And then I put Sonic games from the 2000s when I put Adventure 2, Unleashed, Black Knight, and Sonic Riders. Yeah, Prime Sonic. I think Frontiers is okay, and it's an amazing game, but it's very flawed. It's luckily just a game where it felt like Sonic Team was actually allowed to have a budget, a better time frame than Sonic Forces. Well, yeah, because they went bankrupt during the time of Forces. Like, before Forces, they were, like, almost bankrupt, Sega. Like, they were, like, losing money because Sonic Boom flopped horrifically. So that's probably why. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, every time I play Frontiers, dude, the worst part is, bro, Frontiers fans. Listen, I don't listen. I'm gonna keep it real with you right now. I don't have a problem with you having a different opinion than me. Not everybody's gonna have the same opinion as me, and that is totally fine. Okay, that's just how human nature is. Not everybody's gonna agree with you, and that is perfectly okay. In fact, I actually would prefer it if you did disagree with me, because it would be annoying and boring if everybody just agreed with me and had the same thing. What makes humans unique is us having different opinions all the time. However, just because you like a game and someone else doesn't like a game doesn't mean they don't understand it. Like, just it doesn't mean that, like, how do I say it? It doesn't mean, oh, you just don't get it. You're just hating, bro. And another thing that pisses me off is when people are like, oh, bro, Sonic fans, we don't like our own games, so we can't criticize our own franchise now. If we have actual criticism, we're gonna express those criticisms. That goes for anything. That doesn't make any, like, why is it every time, mainly with the Invincible fans, but sometimes Sonic fans too, where every time we give out a criticism, all of a sudden, oh yeah, we just hate our own show, we just hate our own games. One of my favorite Sonic games is Colors, and I know it's not a great game. I used to love Sonic Colors when I was a child, when I was like 12 or 13. However, I feel like I do, although I'm not a fan of it now, I don't enjoy it that much now. I feel like at the time, Sonic Colors is a game that kind of needed, like, it was there, it was perfect for the time, is what I mean. Like, it kind of needed to exist because people weren't rocking with Unleashed. They didn't understand the beautiful masterpiece that was Sonic Unleashed. I think I saw something on Twitter of someone saying terrible things to a person just because they didn't like the game. That's pathetic. That's very sad. Frontiers bosses are the best. Music is fire. I like the exploration, even if it does get a little annoying. The DLC was super fun. A game while flawed, and we got Super Sonic 2. The bosses, I will say this. Okay, music was fun. I don't remember much of the music, though. Exploration, honestly, I didn't do much in the exploration. DLCs were fun. I have no interest in beating Final Horizon. Super Sonic 2 is nice. I will say this. Although the bosses are very good, the final boss is easily the worst boss I've ever played in my entire life. I'm talking about, like, the original ending. I have not beaten Final Horizon. The final boss is easily the worst final boss in any Sonic game. Easily. Not even close. Worse than the Time Eater. Worse than what other bad bosses are there? Like final bosses, I mean. I did not like the Bio Lizard in Adventure 2. I hated that boss. Both of them. Yeah, but Forces have the triple boost. Have the cool triple. Alright, the triple boost is kinda cool, even though Classic Sonic and the Avatar can't boost. I don't, like, that makes no sense. I don't get how that works. But yeah, I don't know why Classic Sonic was even brought back. What was I gonna say? But yeah, just because, like I said before, because, bro, so many people, bro. Oh my god. In the caption, I literally said people are gonna glaze Frontiers. Guess what the comments were doing? They were just glazing Frontiers, and they completely missed the point of the post. I think the triple boost to me anyway is just Sonic having an excuse to use some real speed because we know he holds back all the time. Correct. But yeah, you can go to my TikTok. It's the same as my YouTube handle. You go to my TikTok and check. Just scroll down a bit. You're gonna see a post that shows like a bunch of Sonic games. It's literally just people. Power of friendship. Yeah, that's what it was. Bro, it's just people glazing Frontiers and missing the point. Completely. Listen, bro, I love all my mutuals. I respect them. I respect all my mutuals. But please get it together. I love y'all guys, but bro, lock in. It was embarrassing. I don't know, man. It was just sad. Really. It was sad. I really don't understand, like, how many people can glaze Frontiers. Like, it was just bad. I don't touch TikTok anymore because Keyblade commentaries Friday Night Funkin' power scaling was some type of shit that made me feel like I got food poisoning. Keyblade commentary. It sounds familiar. That name sounds familiar. Wait, he did a Friday Night Funkin' power scaling? What? Wait, hold on. He's a massive Sora glazer. I mean, Sora's pretty strong. Isn't like the FNF character, the blue haired guy, whatever his name, isn't he like a regular human? Pretty sure he's like a regular human, right? to my knowledge. Oh, my head hurts. Marvel's cup of tea, I get it, but endlessly bashing a game you don't like is cringe too. Not saying you do that, but people okay. Yeah. Yeah, bro. I would say bashing a game, however, I would say making fun of people for liking a game. Because I don't make fun of people for liking Frontiers. I make fun of the Frontiers Glazers that like act like it's like a sin to dislike the game. He took the Twitter comment of fandom saying mods are canon to the extent of power skilling him to outer. Oh my god. TikTok is confusing. On one hand, I love posting the app, and on the other hand, there are some terrible people that it's just a nitpick, but I hate this emoji. Real. Boundless is crazy. Boundless? Blasphemous. I'm sorry, but what are we doing? Still ain't beating Goku. He not beating Goku. Matter of fact, bro, someone give me a random power scaling debate, and I'll honestly tell you my opinions on it. But make sure it's a character that I know. I don't like Glazers like Saitama. Saitama's so fodder, bro. Doesn't even beat Teen Gohan. Might I say something a bit off topic / debate power scaling related? Yeah, sure, go ahead. I don't care. Us, we can just talk about anything, whatever we want, as long as it's anything like problematic. I don't care. But yeah, like Saitama Glazer's like, bro, Saitama is not beating Goku or Superman. We need to stop, okay? Saitama's not beating. He's not beating Goku. It's not close. I think if you continue to try give Mario stuff for Paper Mario, you need to drop power scaling altogether. Bro, dude, literally, in my Mario vs. Sonic and Stupid Debate video, it was just people mentioning Paper Mario. And you can make the argument, oh, but they're the same Mario. Miyamoto said that. And listen, I don't want to disrespect the GOAT. Miyamoto is a legend, and I think I take his word very seriously. But we know for a fact that that's just wrong. Like, we've seen two Marios. Like, we've seen them, like, they're separated. I don't care what Miyamoto said, because Paper Mario and Mario are proved to be separate. Like, exactly, bro, they're literally, like, separate characters. Like, they're not the same. They're just not the same person. Like, they're just not. Like, crazy it is, but yeah, that's Rage Bait, bro. What are we talking about? You think time skip Boruto beats Super Saiyan 2 Gohan? Yeah, that's not even like, that's like obvious Rage Bait. I love it too, don't worry, but it's like the people try to discredit power scaling by using Stan Lee. Hey, rest in peace to the GOAT Stan Lee. I know you met Teen Gohan, bro, come on. What are we talking? No, bro. Had to reread my screen. Bro, no, bro. I don't know too much about Naruto, but like I'm pretty sure they're like planetary, like large planetary, right? Large planetary, I'd say, to my knowledge. But I think people have scaled Naruto to universal. Yeah, I've honestly not paid attention. There are people who like, it's bad, bro. Like, no, bro. Naruto's not universal. He actually does have some crazy hacks. It's something to do with Kaguya. Yeah, because didn't Kazuya... I said Kazuya. I'm talking about Tekken. Didn't Kaguya like make a dimension that like had a star in it, like a sun? I don't know, something stupid, something vague. Teen Gohan is solar system level, like Super Saiyan 2. He's solar system because he scales this Perfect Cell, who literally said he's gonna destroy the solar system. So speed wise, he's like MFTL. I don't know. MFTL plus, I should say. Is it true Naruto beat Ichigo? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I know you got them from Death Battle, bro. Absolutely not. I know where you got the debate from. Bro, Naruto. I'm sorry, but bro, Naruto's not beating. Okay, Naruto does beat Luffy though. Naruto will whoop Luffy though. I might just be glazing Luffy, but I do think he. All right. Okay. I mean, Luffy's mostly carried by hacks, from what I've heard. That's uh, no, I'm not laughing. I'm laughing because you said that at the exact same time I said Naruto beats Luffy. Um. But yeah, Boruto has moved that uses the planet's rotation does eternal damage, so you forever feel dizzy until you die. Planetary. It's a bit of hacks, a bit of speed, and a bit of scaling to other characters. What he did to Hashinosu. Where do you scale Luffy? Or, yeah. Where not Luffy? Yeah, where do you guys scale Naruto and Luffy? I want to hear it. Matter of fact, ask me. You could even ask me like a name, like a character that I'm fully aware of. Ask me where they scale. I'll probably give you an actual good answer, depending on which character you give. I scale both within the planetary ranges at least. With Luffy's explanation, I couldn't do it within the common limit. Damn. Naruto planetary. Yeah, I agree. Spider Man. Damn. Oh, that's gonna be a tricky one. Okay, where do I scale Spider Man consistently? Because Spider Man, Peter Parker, is the most inconsistent. Y'all know where I scale Miles. You can watch Miles versus Deku. You know where I scale Miles. But Peter Parker, okay. Here's the problem with Peter Parker Spider-Man is that his strength's all over the place. Like his strength and speed is all over the place. Okay. But if I can like scale him consistently, I'm gonna get cooked for that, but I don't care. Okay. I'm trying to think. If I can scale him consistently, town level, I want to say, because I don't, because like, because bro, like his strength just like, bro, his strength just fluctuates depending on the comic. Like I don't want to be that guy, but like, bro, like there are some comics, right, where Spider-Man can just beat up Celestials, and then there's other comics where he just struggles to find a regular thug. It's, I don't know, man. I don't know, because Miles is way more consistent than Peter, like way more consistent, and I proved that in Miles vs. Deku. You can watch Miles vs. Deku if you want. Like, if you are gonna watch it, I recommend you watch it after the stream's over. But yeah, it's like a 6-minute video. But yeah, like Peter Parker's mad inconsistent. Like he just man, I don't know. He's just frustrating. He's just frustrating. Also, I have a real spicy chaos as the character take. Okay, especially since Peter has 60 years, so I can see how it's confused. Yeah, 6 decades of history, and it's just like there's different like timelines and retcons. Because at least with DC, they made it so all the timelines are combined to one now with this new timeline. So the new Rebirth timeline has everything from pre-crisis, post-crisis, and New 52 added onto it, and Rebirth also has its own feats. Marvel doesn't have that. That's the problem. Marvel doesn't have that. But yeah, it's just, yeah, it's frustrating. I think Chaos should scale to the full power of the Emeralds, given he's a child mutated back towards the DNA of the Ancients, who were the original wielders of the Emeralds. I agree. Yeah. I'm not really sure why it's a hot take. I mean, yeah. I think so, yeah. By proxy, most of the cash should scale to the Emeralds because they're able to defeat Gemroll from Sonic Advance 3, which is a stronger Emerald. And Emerald scales to the Chaos Emeralds. Because it gets Chaos to Uni, and people hate that. Yeah. You could arguably get, like, Dreamcast era Sonic to low multi and base. You can arguably do that. Because Tails states in Adventure 1 that one Chaos Emerald has infinite power. And it's not only stated in Adventure 1, it's stated in other games, like, in pretty much almost every guide, it's stated that Chaos Emeralds have infinite power. Like, one each. Times that by, like, 4, that's 4 times Universal. Sonic beats Chaos 4. Cream is not anywhere above tree level. Buddy, play Sonic Advance 3. Times 6, that's 6 times Universal. And Sonic beats Chaos 6. But then when it gets to 7, he needs Supersonic. So maybe Supersonic would also scale to low multi? But how would that work? Depends. You get him arguably higher depending on how far you think the Emerald scale. Get him up to 5 to 6D with Magic Less or Lars and another character I forgot the name of. Yeah, but that's all after Adventure 1 though. I'm talking like in the context of Adventure 1. Like, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I was like thinking because like, yeah, because Sonic shuffles after Adventure 1. I do know Imaginary World's like a 5th dimensional construct though. But yeah, Spider-Man, he's just, oh my god, he's all over the place. Now into the power scale, but writing, I think most of you guys saw my newest community post where I said I don't like Spider-Man anymore because his new writers suck. They don't know what they're doing. They just suck. Just because the Emeralds have infinite power doesn't mean Sonic can use all the power. Yeah, but you can't subtract infinity by like anything else. It'd still be infinity. It's still limitless. But like I was saying, I was talking about how, yeah, you love it, but damn, they're not. They're not, bro. They're making it hard. They're making it very hard for me to like this guy. Especially, bro, they turned him into like this spineless cuck now. Like, it's just like, bro, it's just degrading. Batman could never. I'm sorry, like, bro. At this point, the whole who's better. I'm not talking about who wins in a fight. Just who's better. Batman or Spider-Man debate it's been settled, bro. There shouldn't be a question. Imaginary World's explicitly called 4th dimensional. I don't know about 5th dimensional, but Solar should be above Imaginary Land. The power of the stars, Blaze's dimension, and the infinite other parallels dimension, the multiverse. The one thing Batman is good. What you mean, bro? What you mean, bro? Batman's goated, bro. But yeah, I love Batman. But yeah. Like, he's awesome, bro. I will say, people who like to say, oh, bro, plot armor, he's just a regular human, buddy, it's fiction. Yes, Batman's more realistic than Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, but at the end of the day, it is still a fictional character. He's still a fictional character. Another thing I hate, I don't like politics that much, but I'm going to mention this once, and I'm not going to mention this again. Well, people be like, oh yeah, this character will vote for this character will vote for this president, this character will work for this political party. It's like, bro, they are fictional characters. No one cares. I remember someone on TikTok years ago who got Mario to 11D with an item called string theory. That's kind of funny. That's funny. I can't even. Wow. I remember me talking to you about supersonic scaling, and we talked about Sonic passing out at the Dark Guy, who's probably a low multi-big. I don't know. I don't know, man. It was that was weird. Maybe because like Dark Guy was like, I don't know how to explain it. Same thing that happened with Sonic Boom with the reference to string theory. Yeah, I remember that. This one power skill I watched actually did that once. I don't agree with it, but yeah. It was very interesting. Dark Eye should definitely scale to the Emeralds. I don't remember what the relevant connection was, but Dark Eye would directly affect him. Cause like saying perfect Dark Eye. Here's the thing. I told Elemental this. I told Dom this that I can't really call super perfect Dark Eye like low multi when a form weaker than his base was able to depower the Emeralds and remove all their power temporarily. Like take their energy basically. And you could get into low multi off that. So I can't really say he's low multi as super perfect dark guy. What's a Sonic collab y'all want? I still wanted to meet Spidey, still waiting for it. Sonic and Spider-Man would get along. I'd say so. He didn't depower them. He turned them off. Um what's a collab I want? I didn't why don't you get perfect dark girls? Cause I said because W Rage Bait. I said because since so in the beginning of Sonic Unleashed, right? Like this is like the first cutscene of the game. So while Sonic is transformed into the Werehog, Dark Gaia literally turns off the Chaos Emerald. Right? Like while he's like being like awakening from the earth, like coming out of the earth, whatever. I don't know what to call it. You know what I'm talking about. He basically like turns off the power of the Chaos Emeralds, and they need to like. And the whole point of the game is to get the Emerald's energy to put the planet back together. That's the whole premise of the game. It's a world adventure. So also, don't use that as an excuse to call Dark Gaia planetary. Anyways, shattering the Earth causing the emeralds to turn off. Power specifically says the Earth heals the Emerald, and in turn, the Emerald heal the Earth. Yeah, but the Chaos Emeralds have also been stated to have infinite possibilities. So like, I don't know. I actually don't know. That's actually I actually don't know. But yeah, so I was going to rage bait you to say he's planetary. Yeah, buddy, you know that doesn't work. All I have to do is show you a scan of him lifting a black hole. Yeah. You know what's not rage bait? Batman's better than Spider Man. He's not. But yeah, I do hate I don't. Yeah, I don't know how that works, but yeah, that's mainly why. Also, it'd be very to say that Sonic would struggle with a planetary threat when in earlier games he's like dealt with way more bigger threat. Like, he's dealt with like stronger foes than planetary. That alone proves that Dark Eye is way more powerful than that. It's a case where I think the Sonic Earth breaking apart didn't break apart the Emeralds. The case of the Dark Eye affecting the entire Earth which has a deep connection to the Emeralds. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. Yeah. IW starter card is still mid. Holy coat, bro. Yeah, so Jay is a big glazer of Archie Sonic, you know, the dead comic franchise that no one liked. Plus, it makes sense on the ladder because Dark Gaia is one of the few entities that can damage Supersonic. Yeah. So the only people that can damage Supersonic are Dark Gaia, Solaris, Time Eater, and the End. I think those are the only four. I think so. I'm not sure. I actually don't know. Egg Salamander, Egg Wizard could be too far. There are reasons. Oh, could too for their own reasons. I actually. What about Base Knuckles, buddy? He was literally off guarded, and that was his first time on the super form. That doesn't count. Um, you said Egg Salamander, Egg Wizard. Yeah, I have not beaten either Rush games. I played the first Rush, but I haven't beaten it, and I have not even played Rush Adventure. The first Rush game had an amazing time with. Loved it. Like still fun. However, I still put it in the top 10 because it's that much fun of a game. I don't know how that because Lost World, the Deadly Six was draining the Earth. Amy, oh my god, Amy or Knuckles didn't say anything about the Emeralds. Knuckles sure would have said something. Yeah, probably. Egg Salamander was effectively a superform machine, and the Egg Wizard was using the power of the stars, which is directly stated to transcend both dimensions. Emeralds. Yes, I know about the Egg Wizard doing that. Yeah, some people have tried to get Egg Salamander, Egg Wizard about the cosmology, which I'm totally fine with. I'm totally cool with. What was I gonna say? Yo, Jay, ask me to power scale a character, and I'll power scale them. Don't say Spider Man though, because I already did it, and it's miserable because Spider Man has had 60 years of comics, and I don't know what to do with him. It's so bad, bro. He's like the most inconsistent character power wise. It's so frustrating. Mega Man X, solar system. I'll say solar system level. I'll say he's like Team Gohan level. If we're talking X, Mega Man X. The life of the planet, but the planet itself, I think the reason is different because Dark Guy is an entity who directly connects to the ancients and the planet. The life stealing machine isn't. Good point. Explain. I don't know. Did he like destroy a star system? I don't. You know more about Mega Man scaling than I do. Yo, Jay tried to get classic Mega Man to low multi. I debunked that immediately. I was like, we're not doing that. Like, no. I was not tolerating it. I was like, not even close. Knuckles has the connection with the Master Emerald, which connects to the Seventh Emeralds. Knuckles would have no. Lately, Knuckles does not care about the Master Emerald anymore. It's very lore dependent. It's a lot of crazy nuance. Scale. Jay tried Yukimori tried getting classic Mega Man to low multiversal, and I literally, bro, his argument was so debunkable because in the argument, right, it literally says artificial universes. Now, I want to tell you something right now. The definition of artificial means a copy. It's not real, right? So it translates to not real universes. It translates to not real universes. Knuckles only understood more about the Chaos Emeralds as far as Adventure 1 went to taught the cast more. Knuckles himself only ever had experience with the Master Emerald. Yeah, pretty much. The average universe acts as real universes and Mega Man Star Force. Buddy, why call it artificial then? Why call it artificial? I have to stop calling people buddy. Why call it artificial then? Because it was the 80s. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Google did not exist back in the 80s. But I'm pretty sure the dictionary did, so. Like, come on. Dude. Artificial. Means not real. What's your thoughts on Ash versus Yugi? I haven't watched it. And honestly, I don't care about Death Battle anymore. I'm getting sick and tired of them. And their fan base is annoying. The Japanese did not read that. Okay. Well, then you have it. It was beautiful. Holy glaze. Just because they're in real universe doesn't mean they don't have universal bodies. Yeah, good point. I think Yugi does win. I said Yugi. I think Yugi does win, but the magic cylinder win was low-key mid because Gibble should have ate that and survived. Honestly, bro, Jay wanted me to watch it with him, and I was just like, no. Because I don't care about Death Battle anymore. I'm getting tired of their stuff. And honestly, bro, their fan base is annoying. Pokemon Anime still uses the game launcher to an extent like communities. I will say, there might be one Pokemon character that I think could beat Sonic. And I think you know who I'm talking about already. He was really good. He stopped after our last video. Yeah, because we watched Clive versus Dante together, and I'm like, I'm turning this off. Because I'm like, what are we doing? I was just watching. It was just some. I'm not gonna get into it. I was gonna make a video on Blade versus Buffy, but I was like, I'm not gonna bother. And honestly, I'm not gonna do. However, next Death Battle, if they mess up and if I'm aware of the characters, then I'll probably do a video on it. Hot take: I think the origin spirit true form Arceus beat Sonic. Yeah, that's who I was gonna say, Arceus, because Arceus he's something else. I do think Archie Sonic wins though. I don't like Deku, but the more I think about it, Comp Sonic versus Deku. Don't start, bro. Don't start. Streamo Sonic goes 6 gameplay next time. You get a glitch, you can't rage quit, or you contact the school Bob. Bro. Bro. Putting me in the walls of Jericho with these suggestions. Avatar Arceus, however, doesn't. I do think Archie Sonic beats Arceus, though. Game Sonic, probably not. Deku still beats Miles, Rage Bait. Peak video idea. I mean, yeah, it would pull views. It will pull views. Well, get some decent views, but where do you scale Archie Sonic? I have him at outer. Might have to time out. Chill out, chill out. Don't time out. Um, no, Miles wins because I'm Spider Man. That's real. When in all doubt, just say no. Archie Mega Man scale. Planetary. I'm kidding. I guess he would scale to Archie Sonic during the time, so I guess outer. I'm not sure. Fair enough. I think you could get Game Sonic to outer. It heavily depends on how you interpret Solaris' feats in 06. Also, Null Space and how the Phantom Ruby works. I think that too. And just because in Frontiers, it's stated that, like, that I think at the end he was stated in the Japanese version, he was stated to be above Law and Time, so you could get him outer off that. But yeah. It's basically mostly Japanese translations. I think Japanese translations you could just get any characters high. You know, there are people you could actually get third form Frieza to Universal in Dragon Ball Z. It's that simple. Who talking crazy in here? Wait, hold on. Where'd you stuff it in, sir? Where's that fraud Miles? Wait, hold on. Where'd you stuff it in? Null space is way too weird because it's not a space that transcends anything. It's just somewhere that nothing exists. A zero-dimensional, basically. I mean, I actually don't know how it works. I might replay Sonic Forces. I never thought I would say that in my entire life. I've only beaten Forces twice. Wouldn't Sonic's color be blue? Oh crap, is that street tier murderer? Is that a street you're standing on? Let me stop. I don't like Scaly Phantom Ruby. I know it's above the Emerald, but it's just strange. It is? I didn't know that. It's red. That's actually funny. It's a lot of being inconsistent, probably. I would not expect Sonic's favorite color to be red. Let me guess the character. It's not. Yeah, I don't believe that. Oh, I thought you meant. Oh, I thought you meant it's not. I thought you meant it's not like. I thought you meant it's not red. It's not above the emeralds. They don't know whether to make it subjective reality or reality manipulation. Comp Mario scale. I don't know anything about Mario Kun or that, but I scale regular Mario to like Multiversal Plus. Paper Mario, I have him at like high complex multi. I don't know anything about Mario Kun though. Matter of fact, this is what I do. Name me a character, any fiction, any character fiction, and I'll say if they beat Goku or not. I'll say if they beat Goku. Like any power scaling character, honestly, like give me a common one. Aside from the obvious ones like Superman and like Sonic, because you know my opinions on those. Optimus Prime. Okay. So like which Optimus Prime? Because like there's like 500 of them. I haven't read IDW. The only Optimus Prime I'm worried about. The only one, the only Transformers I grew up with were the Michael Bay films, which they're not that powerful in those. So, what if he's on a street, buddy? Come on, Neo Metal Sonic. I have Neo Metal Sonic winning. Mega Man, Goku, Hulk. That's Hulk, bro. That's just bad. That's just like IW Optimus Prime is low multi, but people get him to outer off Unicron. What has Unicron done? Deku destroys Goku if he's on the street. What are you talking? Shut up. Y'all are mad silly. Batman. Does he have prep time? I'm kidding. I'm joking. Like a regular base Bruce Wayne, just regular gear, Goku. If he has the Hellbat or any of his special suits, Batman. Unicron is actually an Automaticon character. Lore-wise, every Unicron from the continuity is the same Unicron. You seen the newest Absolute Batman? No, but I heard it was crazy. Thor. Thor washes Goku. By the way, if you name me a character, I'm going to do their mainline version. So, for example, if you say, like, Superman, I'm going to assume you're talking about comic book Superman. Because that's the one I'm familiar with. If you're saying, like, somebody like, I don't know, like, Pac-Man, I'm going to assume you're doing regular Pac-Man. Like, just a regular character. Like, Kirby, I might say Goku. Is that crazy to say? Is that crazy to say? Homelander slams live actions. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Rage Babe. That's Rage Babe. But yeah, I might say Goku. Kirby's kind of overrated. I'm not going to lie. Like, kind of. He's kind of overrated. Like, he's strong, but I don't think he beats Goku from what I've seen. Nah, I don't think Kirby. I don't think Kirby wins. Bro, anyone beats Homelander, bro. Like, anyone could beat him, bro. Did I just hear Homelander? Like, bro, why are we talking about Homelander, bro? Is it? I saw the trailer for The Boys season 5. It looks interesting. I didn't finish season 4 because I didn't care. But yeah, did it work? No. What's not working is Spider-Man's relationship with MJ. That's definitely not working. Right now, Spider-Man's relationship with MJ, that's not working. For sure. Failing miserably. Thanks to Paul. Let's go back to Goku before I destroy the universe. Bat. Yeah, yes, yeah. I'm trying to stick to it. When people mention like Homelander. Like, what are we talking about? Like, Homelander versus anyone. You put Homelander against any character, Homelander's most likely going to lose. That's just how it is. Frieza. You got me there. You caught me red-handed. Frog Letter gets destroyed by the Power Rangers. Power Rangers are goated. Tell them what we're talking about for the next season. What do you mean? Oh, like Boys Season 5? Lloyd from Ninjago. I haven't watched Ninjago in years. Wow, I have not watched a show in years. Like, I haven't watched a show in like over 10 years, bro. I know they ended that show pretty recently. They ended it pretty recently, I think. But yeah, I watched it before it got like bad. Like I was like I was there for the prime. Like Darth Vader. I'm assuming you're talking about. You mean Legends Darth Vader? They're probably Vader because I don't see he has crazy hacks. Ended the end in every 2 days. What? You know that scene with Black Noir? Bro, I'm not trying. Oh! That. I know what you're talking about now. I don't want to talk about that. It's 8:48. Ninjago gets ended so often, it's crazy. Oh! I'm slow. Comp Rangers should be multiversal to Outer if you want to count Sentai and Drakon. Wow. Do some characters I'm familiar with, please. Because I'm not the familiar Power Rangers or Ninjago, because I've watched Ninjago in years. Transformers I know nothing about. I think there's one character that I feel like someone's going to mention, but he's mad overrated. Knuckles. Y'all know I got my boy Knuckles on that, because Knuckles, unlike Sonic, you don't chuckle. GT Goku versus Super Goku. Bro, Super Goku. Come on. Steve from Minecraft. So, like, we're talking creative Steve or, like, what, survival mode Steve? Like, we're just talking, like, what form of Steve are we talking about? I just wanted someone to slander Steve. Oh, okay. What? The Ninja Turtles? What are we, like, bro, what are we doing? Buddy, put, like, Why is it every time I do something like this, every time I ask like one of my friends or like my fans, like, yo, name a character, and I'll say if I'll put them against this character, they always put like it's either the most like it's one sided. They either do a character that easily loses or a character that easily wins. There is no like fair game. Creative Steve, but we get the Goku Evil Containment Wave. Loki, where's that Gem Crush? Loki, Steve is kind of fodder, so I'll say Goku. I thought he was asked to scale them. Brother, I'm saying name characters who could beat Goku. Yeah, name characters who would win it. Like, yeah. Listen, we're putting him up against Goku. I can still hear my TV. It's like delayed by like 10 seconds. How is it I speak more fluently here than I do when I'm recording a video? I gotta study catch you later. Alright, see you, bro. Good night. I remember someone trying to discredit Shadow's feats because of him being from a game. Classic Sonic versus Goku. We're talking pre-generations and Goku. Probably, yeah. Post-generations, Classic Sonic. Because if it's the Classic Sonic from Modern Sonic's dimension, like from like that version, then Goku. But if it's like the Classic Sonic from like that experiences the Genesis games, Mania Forces, and Superstars, then that Classic Sonic will win. I always debate, but who wins? Movie Sonic or MCU Spider-Man? Are we serious? What are we talking? Like, what? That's a debate? Buddy, what is Spider-Man gonna do? What's he gonna do? Honestly. 616 against Monty, probably. Spider-Man gets a hole. I'll get to a hole through his chest. My spy says Singlet gets A-trained. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing. Boy, watch the Game Awards. I'm not watching that mid-slot, bro. I'm not watching that mid-slot, Zaki. I'm not watching that. I don't watch reward shows. Y'all know this, bro. I don't mess with reward shows like that. Like, dog, like, I'm telling you right now. Like, just... No. I'm not watching. I just can't get interested into it. Let me see if the TV's live. Hold on. Let me see if my TV's live. Hold on. Alright, so TV's not lagging, but the stream is delayed to oblivion. Loki, bro, is right. What's the dumbest way someone's tried to debunk Sonic, in your opinion? I heard someone say that, we can't really say, we can't take the Sonic growing more powerful every second statement seriously because we cannot quantify like how much he's grown or something like that. I don't know who said it. Wait, Game Awards are happening right now? I think so. I don't know. I'm not gonna watch it though. I don't care. Low-key, I have to pee. I'll be right back. Give me like 3 minutes. Like 2 or 3 minutes. Hold on. Let me hear. All right. I'm out for now. Promise you'll slander one frame man for me while I'm gone. Ah, yes, sir. I can't wait to slander this bum. I didn't wash my hands properly. I don't think I washed this. I don't think I rinsed the soap properly. Whatever. Yes, Saitama's a bum. He loses to Goku, Superman, Mario, Sonic, Kirby, Ichigo, Asura, Kratos, Doomslayer, Dante, Spawn, Thor, Hulk, both Flashes. One. Don't forget Cream. Yes, yes, Cream the Rabbit. Any Sonic character, any Mario character, any DC character, any Marvel character. Yeah, but yeah, I love this chair. I've had this chair for like a couple years, but I haven't loved it. I love the chairs with the wheels. I could just do whatever I want. But yeah. Yes. We cannot forget the legendary Creed the Rabbit. Even Squirtle destroys. I actually don't know where most Pokemon go, so I can't answer that question. Arceus and Mewtwo one-shot him though. I know that. I know Arceus and Mewtwo are like the two most powerful Pokemon characters. I think. I could be wrong on that. Fact check me on that. I know Arceus is number one, but I don't know who number two is. I don't know if it's Mewtwo or not. So somebody fact check me on that. Let me know. It was it's good there. But yeah, I do like. I do want to try Pokemon someday, because for those who know, I mean Hyper knows this, but I'm not a big fan of turn-based games. You know, not a fan of them. Don't really like them that much. Never really got into them. Never really understood them, and I mostly just found them kind of boring. But if one day, I might try to convince myself to play Pokemon, to play some Pokemon games, because why not? Simple as that. Time is up. All right. I might end stream around like 9:20 or 9:30 around that time. Yeah, I might end stream around that time. So like sometime before 10. Kit Kat or Hershey? Um, I don't eat Kit Kats, so Hershey. All right. Let me think. I'm a little more confident. So, like I was confident. Next was edit. I cannot give you a promise I won't keep. Has to ask who wins, Game Sonic, Archie Sonic. Somebody I follow made this actual debate. They said that they're mostly equal in most stats. Personally, I think Archie Sonic would definitely win. Although his riding is terrible, objectively in a fight, he definitely wins. Because even if you make the argument that if they're equal, I personally think Archie Sonic has more consistent universal feats than Game Sonic does. It's based off hacks. That's what it's based off of. I think Archie Sonic has way better hacks because he could literally just like erase someone from existence. So yeah, Game Sonic possibly could too, but we haven't seen him do it. So yeah, that's what I would say. I'll better say Archie Sonic. Even though I haven't read most of the Archie comics and I want to read them, but I kind of have to. I don't want to read them, but I kind of have to because I am a Sonic fan. Just call me Archie Sonic Dick Rider from now on. That's too much syllables. I have to go. Gotta go. Have a good night, y'all. All right, good night, bro. Sleep well. But yeah, like I never really understood the appeal of Archie Sonic so much. I know back in the day, like OG power scaling, a lot of forums hated Archie Sonic. They hated using him. They thought he was abysmal, awful. All right, in y'all guys' opinion, what is the best Sonic handheld game? Like a Sonic game that was on the handheld. So like Sonic are pretty equal stats. Super Sonic of the games, well, Super Sonic, Con Archie in its ultra form. Sonic Advance 2. Okay. Advance 2 was fun. Advance 2 I think is very fun. Personally, I think it's, in my opinion, I think it's the first Advance. Or the first Rush. It's one of those two. Also, you can include ports of other games. Like, for example, you could talk about Sonic 1 8-bit, Sonic 2 8-bit, Sonic Colors on DS, Generations on 3DS, Lost World on 3DS if you want. However, you cannot count ports of games that are like the exact same as the console version, so you cannot include the mobile ports of Sonic 4, which I don't think anybody was going to include, but bro said Sonic Labyrinth. Yeah, sure, bro. I heard that game was so trash that they made it not canon. I haven't played Sonic Spinball. I played it like once actually, I think. Fun fact, I actually got all the achievements for Sonic the Fighters. Like all of them on Xbox. I got all the achievements for it. Which um after stream I might link all my socials in the description. Sonic Blast I haven't played. Are you just naming handheld games? I didn't play Sonic Drift either. I didn't play either one. Speaking of racing games, I played a bit of the first Riders. I gave up after like the last hero stage. I couldn't do it. I might pick it back up again, but it was just miserable. Zero Gravity, I played for like a couple minutes, like 20 minutes, and I picked it back up. I never picked it back up again. I have not played Sonic Free Riders, and I don't think I ever will. Actually, I might. I think I have to, because it's just in my blood to play these games, regardless of quality. Bro, that was so corny. Never type that again. I'm at the time you out for that. That was cringe, bro. Lock in. We might have to time you out. That was embarrassing. I was gonna do a live on Instagram, however, I have a way bigger community on here, and TikTok lives get very weird very quickly. Bro, lock in. They get very weird very quickly, so I was just like, all right, let me just stick to YouTube. And I don't support Twitch. I think Twitch is full of a bunch of degenerates. Do you think kids know what's hip? You're younger than me. Why are you talking like you're 50 years old? Hip? What do you mean hip? What do you mean hip? Like, bro, you're talking like you're 50 years old, dude. What do you want about? I'm eating a whole bag of Kit Kats right now, bro. Why are you so fat? Go to the gym, lose some weight. A whole bag. You're eating a whole bag of Kit Kats. A whole bag. Despicable. Thoughts on YN and Ratchet Girls? I hate them all. I haven't encountered any of those types of people. In your big boned, that's literally the same thing as fat. But anyways, thoughts on YNs and Ratchet Girls? I haven't interacted with any YNs and Ratchet Girls in my college. Bless the Lord for that. Every person I've interacted with has been a normal, functioning member of society, so that's great. Good to hear. I interacted with a lot of those types of people in high school. Not fun to be around. Miserable. Even me. Yeah, you're miserable to be around. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'll just mess with you. All right, let me think. Oh yeah, I don't. I think I didn't tell anyone this, bro. I just said I don't know what it is. Calm down. Um, yeah, Jay knows about this. I was playing Sonic 4 Episode 2. Not only did I beat the game, I actually unlocked all the red rings for that game. For those who don't know, Sonic 4 Episode 2, they brought back the red rings that were in Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations. There's one red ring for each zone. Basically, I got all of them. All you get is an achievement for them. Like, I just did it just to flex, honestly. It's honestly it. I'm glad Episode 3 was canceled. Yeah, it was inevitable, honestly. It was about to happen. Around like 9:30, I'm at stream. Around 9:30. Yeah. For me, I live in the Eastern time zones. For me right now, it's not 9:08. I know some of my viewers are in the UK, so your time zones might be different. Like I know the UK is like ahead by like 5 hours. So for example, if it was like 2 p.m. for me, it would be 7 p.m. for somebody who lives in the UK. Us Sonic fans complain about everything. Yes, we don't like the IDW comic. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna stop right there. You speak French? Who's we? Buddy, you don't like the new models. You prefer the Archie comics. There is no we. There's no we, good buddy. You don't like it because you're a bum. That's why. You're a bum. That's why you don't like them, bro. Spineless cuck. We got a spineless cuck over, mouth breathing cuck over here talking about, we don't like the designs. It's Sony fans complain about everything. Like, no, that's a you problem. Lock in, bro. Wow, so we don't like Sonic X over the. Yo, shut your mouth! Stop saying we! I haven't finished Sonic X. I don't know. We don't like. Yo, again with this we garbage. You keep saying we. Who is we? Is we in the room with us? I don't know who we is, but he seems like a very annoying guy to the point where you have to mention him so many times. Who is we? Yeah, good point. The Sonic Boom TV show is good. I like it. We's a favorite console. I can tell because you keep saying we so much that you're speaking French, not the you. We know. Marlon. Did you play the Wii U? Yeah, it was one of the first consoles I had. I remember I used to play. You remember Nintendo Land? I used to play that game as a kid. Very fun memories. I remember I used to watch Kobani Mario 456 play Sonic Lost World. I miss Kobani Mario 456. I hope he's doing okay. I hope he's like taking. Honestly, I hope he's taking care of his mental health. I hope everything's going well. And that's a message for everybody in this chat. Take care of your mental health. Your mental health is very important. Like I was saying, yeah, Kobani Mario 456 and Etika too. Rest in peace, Etika. God rest his soul. Yeah, I used to watch them as a kid. Yeah. You saw his problems too. Yeah, it's like it's crazy, bro. It's insane. Feel bad for my goat. Yeah, hope he's doing well now. Yeah. Yeah, I used to watch. I used to watch Etika, Sully Pones, Kobana Mario 456. Some call me Johnny. Only one of those people are doing content now, and that's Johnny. So yeah. Yeah, that's cool. You know, I still watch him to this day because he's goated. 06 had potential, bro. I'm tired of this debate, dude. Dude, we have to stop. We have to let go. It was, bro. Even if you take away the glitches, 06 would have still sucked. I don't think that's a crazy thing to say. I think that's a very like base take to say. Like, it would have still been bad. I have not played Project 06, so I don't know. What about it, bro? You do realize the person who made it did not even play the original 06, right? So in a way, it kind of makes Retail 06 look worse. Because as somebody who hasn't played 06, he's never Chaos X has never played 06. He's only seen gameplay clips of it, but he's never actually played the game or beaten it. I don't know, whatever. If somebody could make a perfect adventure game, like a perfect like adventure stuff, like not like Sonic Adventure, but like an action adventure game in general, and make it fun without playing the original content, scale the strongest humans wall level, without the actual, without consuming the actual content. I'm here. You're not him, bro. You're not him. You're not that guy, bro. You bro. As sweet as sugar, bro. Come on. You're like the sweetest person I know, bro. Lock in. You're not that guy. Bro, stop talking. You just talk about, bro, like you just talk about dead franchises. Let it go. Archie ended almost 10 years ago. The Archie run ended almost 10 years ago. It ended in like 2016, 17. You need to let it go. Still mention Archie, bro. Just cope, bro. Ian Flynn's doing a wonderful job. IDW is still known to this day, though. Yeah, for power scaling. It's power scaling. It's power scaling slop, bro. Nobody cares about Archie for the actual writing. Get it together. It's power scaling slop, bro. Fine, let's talk about the Fleetway comp. Yeah, that's not you're trolling. That's not you're trolling. Just Fleetway. You name something more relevant than Archie. That's insane. I mean, they are okay. I haven't read them, but still, like, dude. You once told me that I acted like Fleetway Sonic, which I don't agree. Booster page at IDW. Ah, look at me, guys. It's so smart. Can you stop talking? Get a grip. Bro, my parents are probably watching on the TV. You're like, bro, what is this kid talking about? They're like, what is this kid talking about? Like, what is he doing? Does he know? Like, literally making random noises, like, just making random noise. Just stupid. What did you eat for dinner? Um, I'm gonna have to gatekeep that. Whatever. Get the point. Bro, why do you eat so much, bro? Eating like a pig, bro. It's okay to slow down. Dog, what do you mean? What do I mean, bro? You eat so much, like, bro. What do you mean, bro? Name like 50 different items you have for dinner. Slow down. You know what I mean? Who else is in this live? Because there's just two people in here, but you're the only one talking. So who else is here? I'm curious. I think Zaki's here. I don't know. Whatever. Like I was saying. Yeah, Archie's dead. That died a long time ago. That ship sailed a while ago. So yeah. Oh, hey, apples. All right. Yeah, but I wasn't a huge fan of that. But yeah, I really just wasn't interested. Forgot he had YouTube hated. I got 4 late assignments in for PE. How do you have late assignments for PE? Buddy, do you know what the requirements of passing PE are? You just show up. You don't even have to do any exercise. You can literally show up in the last 10 Forgot what? Bro, there's no assignments for PE! Forgot what? Forgot what? What do you mean you forgot? There's no late assignments for PE. It is you literally, bro. In high school, what I did, bro, I would show up to PE in the last 10 minutes and still get a passing grade. How do you missing assi- How do you missing assignments for PE? I've submitted an activity log for a walk. Oh right, you're homeschooled. I forgot. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. Like slipped out of your head. So why are you homeschooled? I'm kidding. Don't answer that. All right. Yeah. Anyways, back to the usual schedule, guys. We have what? 10 minutes, 11 minutes left. Whatever. My gym generally don't care. People go in behind the bleachers to smoke. Pathetic, honestly. I don't know. I like it. I mean, I would hate doing virtual, bro. I did virtual during the COVID era. That was miserable, painful. I did not go outside. And you're like, oh wow, David, the sky's blue. Wow, you didn't go outside during the COVID era? Yeah, shut your mouth and just let me finish. But bro, I had no contact. I genuinely had to learn how to socialize again during high school. And honestly, a part of me has still not learned that. It was peak for me. Yeah, because you have no friends and you're a loser. I'm kidding. 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 What is your obsession with eating? I cannot socialize for anything. Yeah, I can tell, bro. We know. We know. We can tell you do. You've been mentioning food for the last 10 minutes you've been in here. Nah, bro, called you fat. That's crazy. Me personally, I wouldn't take that. Me personally, I would not take that. I'm just saying. Nah, but called you fat is crazy. I just want to let this lie if that was me. Yes, I am instigating. 100%. Worst high school experience. You're asking me what's my worst high school experience? You're asking me? Or you're just saying you had the worst high school experience? What are you saying with this? Both? Um Let me think. Does any of my high school friends watch my YouTube channel? I think they do. So I'll probably say some of them in a different video because I don't want to make this too abrupt. They're probably not watching this stream right now. They're probably asleep. Yeah, most of my friends went to 4 years and I got stuck in community college. So yeah, fortunate. But yeah, I got stuck with the community college. They're in like 4 years chilling. I'm not sure if they dormed or not. They probably have, but yeah, I'm not gonna bother texting them to join the stream because they probably have other priorities. But yeah, not too sure. I actually don't know what's the worst high school experience. What was the worst thing that happened to you in high school? I actually want to hear from you guys. Well, you guys are still in high school, so I think you have like. So technically, I have more experience with it because like I like graduated. Like I'm done. Like I graduated around like June of this year. So yeah, bro. I joined a TikTok live earlier with some mutuals, bro. They was calling me Unc, bro. We had a school play today. Want to know how poor Lincoln was? That sounds miserable. But yes, bro, they was calling me Unc in the because I joined a TikTok live for a bit. I'm going back in person for 11th grade. Okay, I got you. Yeah, but it was like, dog, like, dude, literally, like, I, it was called. I joined my mutuals live, right, bro. They was calling me up, bro. For some reason, they thought I was 21 years old, which is just ridiculous. Like, if you take a look at me, I don't look 21 years old. But whatever. I do not look 21. I don't look 21. I just don't look 21. That's ridiculous. Like, that's insane. But anyways, yeah, I joined one of my mutuals lives. They would call me Uncle in the chat. Bro, the mics were cheap and they had to string it up. They had to strung it up. I cannot speak English today. Bro, the mics were cheap and they had it strung up to the ceiling. Yo, you cannot spell to save your life. We couldn't hear the actors. Bro, you spelled ceiling with a. The thinker. I'm still by thinking pose. That's ridiculous. Spider-Man pose. Oh yeah, the Spider-Man imagery is just like, yeah, that's real. Spider-Man, Spider fraud. My phone isn't in English. Stop making excuses. Then then set your phone to English. Why is it set to Japanese? You don't even speak Japanese. Your family's not even from Japan. Like why is it set to Japan? Like why? You don't speak Japanese. Your family's not from Japan. Your family's not even Asian at all. Not from any Asian country. You don't know a lick of Japanese. So why is it set to that? Unless you got your phone from Japan, that's kind of on you. I'm practicing Spanish right now as we speak and checking my grades. I am so glad I don't have any language classes. No, you like the Japanese and it helps you learn just like Japan. You can just, you can just like, you can just take like, what you don't have to set your phone to Japanese to look. That's not gonna help you. Jay, set your phone to English, bro. Don't piss me off. Ridiculous. Bro said I like to learn. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's just bro. You know that's ridiculous. You know for a fact it's ridiculous. It helps you learn to spell. Clearly not, because you've been struggling to spell for like the past like 5 minutes. You spelled ceiling as Sealing, not Seil. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, no, bro, you can't spell. Nah, but high school low key useless, bro. I mean, yeah, but like that doesn't apply to you because again, you cannot spell. So it makes you look great. When you say, "Oh, school's not important," and you cannot do basic things like spelling or speaking proper English, it makes you look silly. After ninth, After ninth grade, nothing matters. I guess. I don't know. All right, for those who want to know, I promise I'm not like this all the time. I mean, I kind of am, but like, when I'm alone in the house, I'm a bit more preserved and calm. I'm not always like this, like tense and like insulting people left and right. For the ones who know, obviously, for my friends, they definitely know. For my friends, they definitely know I act like this, right? But like, about like every single day in my life, 10 to 12 seems useless to me, low key. Oh, guess what? They changed the regions again. Oh, good for you, I guess. I passed on my regions. I don't know if Apples knows what it is, bro. He's not, bro. He knows what the Regents is, bro. Bro, just like calm down. He probably knows what it is. Actually, wait. Actually, I don't think he lives. Never mind. I don't think he lives in New York. Never mind. He probably doesn't know what it is. Yeah, we get him. You're a freshman, bro. You're so young and so dim-witted. Let me stop. Stop. Let me stop. Let me chill. Let me chill. Let me stop. I know. It's only in New York State. Bro, why is my stream so delayed on the TV? I have moots who are way older than me. Yeah, like us. We are way older than you. You're like, what, 14, 15? Like, bro, you're young, bro. Reaching unk status. Like, no, bro, you're just a little jit, bro. You're just a young little boy, bro. You're a kid, bro. David's my oldest. All right, I'm not that old. I am not your oldest. There's no shot I'm your oldest mutual, bro. I'm only 18. There's no way. Bro. You're telling me I'm the old, bro. Oh my god. Are people gonna start calling, bro? People have been calling me Unk since like I was 17. Oh, I have to get a job soon. It might be over. I might have to get a job, guys. I know the word job is triggering for some people. I do not know who my oldest mute is. Moose. That's unfortunate. I really don't think I'm the oldest, though. I really don't, like... I'm not contacting anyone older than me by 5 years. Yeah. Same. Well, I guess for me, it would be younger than 5. Like, I would not contact anybody that's, like, younger than me by 5 years. Like, I don't even talk to Apples that much because he's, like, very young. Like, I don't even talk to y'all that much because y'all are, like, in high school. Y'all are, like, way too, like, y'all are, like, young. Like, I don't even talk to y'all like that no more. Unless if it's to keep the streak, I said, like, 1 reel a day. I'll talk to you two like that much because, like, y'all are, like little kids to me. We have nothing exactly, like, bro, bro, like, exactly, like, y'all like little kids, bro. Besides, like, some favorite stuff, yeah, like, that's why I don't talk to y'all like that. Cause y'all are like, bro, y'all are like young, like, if I talk to you guys every single day of my life, that would be extremely weird. But no, I only talk to y'all like not like every day, but like I only talk to you like once in a while to keep the streaks right. You call me, yeah, once in a while, bro, to annoy you, and it ends up backfiring because you end up annoying me. But now I'm trying to preserve. I'm trying to deal with that. I'm only 2 years younger. Yeah, bro. I'm not trying to hear all that, bro. We ain't even called since August. Yeah, because bro. I'm an adult now, bro. I'm a man now. Unlike you, all right. You see this facial hair? Something you'll never experience, buddy. Good sir. Let me stop. Enough with the jokes. I became a punching bag into the entire GC because of my age. No, you became a punching bag because your reposts are mad corny, bro. Like, bro, it's nothing to do with age, bro. Bro, I was looking at bro. Jay was telling me about your reposts, but your reposts are insane. Your reposts are you be wilding, bro. Nobody even sees my repost. We saw, bro. We was looking at it, bro. Because Jay was talking about like, bro, what are this man's reposts? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I was looking at it, like, what do I be wild about? Jay can tell you. He's more passionate about it than I am. I have to get employment soon. You would get fired one weekend and getting a job. We're not gonna discuss it here because we're nah. But nah, you was wild. I will admit, you was kind of wild. I think we were post much wild, bro. You post a lot of Deborah, don't you? From Dexter. You like Deborah a lot, don't you? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know. Like you posted a lot, like a lot. Like I saw like 7 pretty scene girl edits with Deborah Morgan. You saw those edits? Yes. McDonald's or Chick-fil-A. I haven't tried Chick-fil-A. It's also McDonald's. That movie I won't be naming, bro. You saw that. Yeah, that was I don't know what that was about, bro. You're an Unk J. That's what this whole dynamic is. These two make fun of each other, and I make fun of both of them. That's literally the whole dynamic. That's the whole like vibe. But yeah, I don't talk to these two like that because they're like little kids, bro. I'm not gonna talk to them every day because that's weird. Not even I don't have any weird intentions obviously, but it's like bro, I'm not gonna hang out with them every day because they have their own lives. Like the only people I like talk to consistently are people that are like my age or like a year or two younger than me. It's true though. The only people I talk to like daily, consistently, are people that are like 18 to 17, 19, 20, 17, 18, 19, 20, around that age. I don't talk to a lot of people like that on TikTok. Yeah, same. Literally, I only talk, like, most people I would talk to keep the streaks alive, like, to keep my streaks in balance, because, I like high numbers. But no, sometimes there are people that, like, I genuinely talk to outside of streaks. Like, I have actual interest in talking to. Yeah. Sometimes, though. Yeah, sometimes. You can't stop the streaks now. Like, I can't end it now. We have, like, what, a 112-day streak? 100, it's like 115, 116 days in that group chat. Would Jay have like a 94-day streak? No, Jay already hit 100. With Hyper, it hit 100. Why do you even look at my repost? Bro, you look at mines. What are you talking about? Why do we look at it? I don't know. I think Jay mentioned it or something like that. Because like we kept mentioning mine, and then like we kept mentioning how you looked at mine, and like we was like, oh, he was like, let's look at his, and I'm like, okay, whatever, sure, because I'm bored. Because sometimes I look at people's reposts, not every day, but like just like when I'm bored, like some like once in a while, like once every month, I'd say. Not very often, like once every few months. So I just looked at it because I was bored, and I was like, oh wow, it had some interesting stuff that I'm not gonna disclose in the live because it's a public live. Keep it at that. I think the third viewer is the TV. I think that's what it is. It's the TV watching. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. I actually don't know. They took that away. They took away your repost. Why? Can't see people repost now. They did that for J too, I think. Yeah, because for whatever reason, Jay keeps sending me videos that I've already reposted. Sometimes even videos that I put on my story, and then his excuse is, "Oh, I can't see your repost." And I'm like, "Why?" It was like that ever since I made the account. Well, no, because you liked videos I reposted, so it can't be that. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is, man. It was weird. Oh my god, bro. People keep entering the house. Yeah, but TikTok was, bro, prime TikTok back in 2022 when it was like the peak of Wiz edits. Beautiful. Chef's kiss. It was adorable. I loved it. Prime TikTok was just unstoppable. Nobody can tell me otherwise. I don't want to hear any more debate. Like Wally West Soul's all fiction. And it was that same bum song. It was that same Living Tombstone song that I don't know what it was called. My Ordinary Life, I think that's what it was. My Ordinary Life. That's what it was. Yes, that's what it was. Whatever. It's all good. I liked that song. I just thought it was annoying. Yo, when is Christmas break start for y'all? It was crazy. Because for me, Christmas break is like after finals week. Don't even get me started on Archie Sonic. Yeah. Yeah. Archie Sonic was one OP man. Very OP. Here's the thing. I have to like view the chat. I have to view like the chat once, like one at a time, because during the TV, like the TV is playing right now. And the reason why the TV is playing in the back is because I need to hear my audio to make sure that like everything's good. So if you're hearing an echo, if you're hearing my voice loop back and forth when I'm like entering out of the room, like coming out the room and entering out, or like you just hear it in general, that's probably why. But anyways, um, in the TV, you can't actually see the chat. You cannot actually see like the chat in TV. Like when you're watching a live stream on YouTube, you cannot view the chat for some reason. So I have to view it on here, and yeah. All right, so there's like one or two people in here. There's like one or two people in here. So I think I'm gonna call it a night for now because I have been streaming for almost 3 hours. That like for like more than 2.5 hours. I was supposed to cut it off like 10 minutes ago, but I'll just wait for people to like say their goodbyes, get out of here, then I'll end stream because I've been here for God knows how long. We have been yeah we've been like I've been yapping about nonsense. We were talking about Sonic stuff, power scaling, and then we just talked about random stuff around the end. So I'll just wait for y'all to leave and then I'll end it. And then call it. Because I'm pretty sure y'all have school tomorrow. I mean, I have school tomorrow. So yeah. Also that. Yeah. So yeah, I came back. Yeah, so I'm gonna end stream now. I'm gonna end stream in like a minute or two, so y'all could just leave if you want right now. Um, I think Jay left already. Apples, you can leave now if you want. Say your goodbyes. whatever. So yes, that was a fun stream. I had a good time. I had a very fun time talking to y'all, and I might do this more often. Not like super often, but once in a while. If I don't post a video, well, yeah. People try getting Andy Talk back. That's never. That's never like. It's probably never gonna happen. But yeah, I'm at stream now, so have a good night, y'all. Yeah, it is dead. I'm at stream now, so y'all have a good night. Take care. I don't know when the next stream's gonna be. Maybe in like, I don't know. I'll have to plan it out. But yeah, y'all can go now. I'm gonna end it now. Current was kind of better. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna close it now because it's been 9:42. It's about to be 10, and I'm trying to sleep. So, bro, did someone join as soon as I was about to end the live? Okay, that's fine. Okay, all right. Let my head hurts. If you're here, say hi. I guess I don't know. Whatever you're here for. I have no idea. But yeah, I was yeah. What- Alright. I've been streaming for 160 minutes. That is 2 hours and 40 minutes, guys. What is the longest stream ever? I'm trying to think. I hate those, like, speaking of streams, I'm gonna say one more thing before I leave. One more thing before I leave. Those streams I hate, the type of streams that I dislike are those corny IRL streams. That type of corny content, bro, I cannot stand it. Either because most of it is clearly staged, and even the ones that are real, it's just the streamers being lame and just harassing people. It's not funny. It's lame. And it's a bit childish. Whatever. I think IRL streams, I'm honestly just kill streaming in general. I think they're very corny. Like, it's just lame, bro. Like, I honestly cannot find anything entertaining, especially Jack Doherty. That guy's lame. I'm sorry, bro. That guy's a weirdo. He's just a loser. But yeah, that's what I think. I don't know. I don't know anybody who personally watches those. I just find them annoying. I genuinely just cannot find. I genuinely cannot find entertainment in IRL streams. I just can't. I cannot find it entertaining at all. That's my personal opinion. No. I mean, yeah, I'd say so. Man, did anyone actually? I think most people left either because they have school tomorrow, or they watch the gaming awards, which I'm not. I'm not watching that garbage, bro. I'm telling you, I'm not watching the gaming awards, bro. It just seems lame to me. Oh my god. All right. Okay, so an hour and 42 minutes. By the way, hour 43. All right, guys. I'm ending the stream now for real this time. Goodbye, Apples. Goodbye, Jay. Have a good night. Um, I don't know. I guess I'll text you guys tomorrow. Anybody else who's still here, if you're still watching, have a good night. God loves you. Um, why do people keep joining? All right, I'm gonna end the stream now. So yeah, you guys have a good night. I'm tired. I have a headache and I have school tomorrow. So I'm just gonna end it in about like 10 seconds. Goodbye to all of you. And yeah, peace out. Yeah, goodbye. You too. Thank you, bro. Goodbye.